Okay, here's what we have is I think it's an 87 Kawasaki KX 250. Any of you guys know how to determine if it's I know it's 86, 87, or maybe 87. No, 86, 87,
Could be the wrong class.
88. No, but the forks. 89 had upside downs, and 89 had the low boy. And what else? Well, I know it's a 87. So we're gonna go.
Made for 81 to 84.
And that's George. You guys remember George? Huh? George is our head Yoda of the day.
Yeah.
He's gonna be our instructor.
I was a KDX. Had the first KDX.
This is Doug. Doug is the master of the mechanics. He's gonna be doing all of the wrench work on this bike today. He's gonna be learning a lot. So let's get it. Without further ado, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get your 14 millimeter. You can use a stubby wrench or whatever wrench you can find and get in there and get your motor oil out. And your motor oil should look something like this.
Okay, so this gonna be
Then you're gonna take apart your brake, and there's a 10 millimeter here that holds this impeller shaft, this impeller drive gear. Throw that in there. Try to put your screws back, but in this case I think they might be in the way too much, and they're all the same size, so I'm gonna throw them all in my parts bin. I got all my parts in there, so I know all my parts are in there. This came down, I put it down here. This is the one that, right, the cover. Get it out of the way. You don't have to necessarily take all of this off. We didn't buy the gasket, but we're gonna try and do it. And the later model years, they separated the water pump assembly from the clutch. That's the only major difference I can see right here now. This is your KIPS unit, and we're gonna take out this right here and expose our clutch assembly. So we're gonna remove all of those bolts. We'll show you. And then we found out where to take the pipe out. So that screw is stripped. That's leading to our problem. The Kawasaki one, they put a steel insert into the frame. So brother, once you strip this, you see the insert is moving. You see it inside there, right between here and the frame. So to drill that out, and once this insert starts spinning, aloha way, brothers. So we're gonna just take the pipe off. And we get Doug over here with the safety glasses. All right, and then by the time you get to this part, I really advise taking the pipe off because these screws are kind of long, and the person before us kind of crunched them. You see how this is like crunched in like this, and then there's no way to really, we used every kind of tool imaginable to get to this screw, and it was very difficult. However, we got it off. We're moving on with life. Next, we're gonna look at the KIPS system. It's Kawasaki's system of the integrated power system, where they use this to increase your power. On this here, Doug is gonna try to first see this. This, I don't know if it's Kawasaki normally will put a wait, they'll put thing on there telling you which way to turn it, and I can't see it from this angle, so I'm gonna take a look. The Kawasaki, we lifted this up with a good light and did a test, and it is counterclockwise, friends. So you want to disconnect this prior to removing the engine case, which is with your water pump on the older models. So here we go. Okay, everything is clear. We got the KIPS the normal way. The whole arm will slide off because of its action on the movement of the actual exhaust valve inside here. See, action. You want to check this action too. Make sure you're getting good action. This thing is stuck. Oh boy. Well, looks like this guy. Yeah, looks like this guy did this. Yeah. What? No. Yeah, it's not gonna clear. Absolutely. And throw it in the bin. We have a parts bin right there where we have all of our parts together, so we don't kick them all to China. Because China needs a lot of our parts, right? Okay, so Doug's going to get this off. And we'll have this off in 2 shakes, and then we'll get right back to you. Alright, and
The level come out too.
yeah, once you get to this stage of the game, it's important to line up your KIPS. There's 2 fingers it's going to line up to. 4. You see right here? The 2 right there. Have to line up with the 4. There. That's spinning. I wonder, you know when you tighten up the clutch, probably would turn the angle of that. The hardest part is if you lose the orientation on the KIPS. To find that again is a nightmare. So make sure you get a good, do some whiteout before you start on taking apart the clutch so that you know where you started before you, because brother, it's hard for line up after. Right, Doug? You've been working on this for an hour. You got it? Oh, man. We'll let you know. Yeah, you got Doug over here. He can kind of tell us about this KIPS over here. What's going on, Doug?
Yeah, just put them on and down the back side. Tighten this bolt.
So the flap down here, your flap pad inside here. Go over down that way. Underneath that spring loaded. So that's what's gonna pull this in and out once we get this all tightened up. We're gonna put some Loctite on there. Down we're gonna put a little bit of Loctite as well. We got a little crack in this gasket. I'm gonna put a little silicone. We should be good to go. The hardest part is lining this up. If you haven't done it before on these older Kawasaki's. I looked on the internet, nothing to be found. So you want that up, and you just gotta jiggle it, right?
Around 30 minutes.
Aloha. It's 87.